Okay, Lacey with ICO KC, and if you are looking to buy a home in the near future in the KC area or looking for all things KC local, definitely you are going to want to like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. This will definitely help just get all of our information out there to the masses. So for that, we are thankful. If you would like to hear all about the cost of living in the KC area, definitely stay tuned. Let's just dive in. The cost of living in the Kansas City metro area. Did you know KC actually ranks number 7 in affordable single family housing? That is amazing. The household median income in the KC area is just under $55,000 at $54,199. Okay, so let's take a look at some US averages and see the overall affordability of Kansas City compared to other large cities. So looking at Kansas City, Missouri, remember that indices are done on an average of 100. So if Kansas City is under 100 number-wise, it is less expensive. Anything over means KC is more expensive. So looking at grocery items, Kansas City compared to others, it's at 91.1. So we are just about 10% under the US average. Housing is at 95.1, which means we are about 5% under that 100 and makes us more affordable as well. Transportation is a big one. That one hits at 83%, which is huge compared to the 100 US average. And then healthcare is at the 91.2 mark, putting us just about 9% under that 100 for the US average. So looking at this table, straight across as that Kansas City, Missouri mark, and you look at other large cities like Atlanta, Georgia, where their grocery items are just under 100 at 99.5. Housing is 107.8. Transportation is a huge jump from KC as well, 99.6. And then the healthcare is at 104.6. And Kansas City is well under all of those numbers, making it definitely more affordable than Atlanta, Georgia. And then when you look at LA, I mean, the numbers are jumping considerably higher, making Kansas City compared to other large cities. Trying to look, let's see, Columbus, Ohio is another one that ranks right there with us. Overall, Kansas City, Missouri is definitely a very affordable large city, full of culturally diverse people. So now let's look at some different numbers for the housing in Kansas City, Missouri. So let's look compared to the other large city that we were just looking at numbers wise in comparison for the median sales price of single family homes. So looking at Kansas City, you are looking at $248,500, and this is from the NAR, National Association of Realtors. And then apartment rentals start around $1,049. So then you compare them to, like we did above, the Atlanta, Georgia, $275,200. And then we also looked at LA, $688,700. And then, of course, Columbus, Ohio, the other big city that's really similar to ours. Kansas City, Missouri, again, those prices are extremely affordable to those other big cities if you look at that table that's showing. It's not even hardly a comparison with other large cities. So even if you are not quite ready to buy, even looking at the average rental rates across Kansas City compared to the US averages, you are still looking considerably less. I mean, if you're looking at a 3-bedroom in just the average in the US, you're just over $1,600 per month. And then you look in Kansas City, you're looking at $1,190. So extremely affordable to live in the Kansas City area. And then also let's talk a little bit about the transportation around. Obviously the KC streetcar is free of charge, but you have to remember that is only in that 2-mile area in the downtown Kansas City area. The KC Ride, or Ride KC, I guess I should say, is the bus system throughout the Kansas City metro area. They also have, I believe it's 40 rideshare parking lots where they will come out to different areas to bring you into the city as well if you don't want to drive into the city, which can be a huge savings in the car maintenance with your mileage, your oil changes, as well as gas. Because right now we're looking at price per gallon, I believe was $3.25 in the Kansas City area, and that was yesterday. So per gallon, $3.25. And the smaller suburbs around the town, you can definitely get it a little bit cheaper. I think Lee Summit was $3.18 at the time of this recording. So if you spread out just a little bit as you're in those exterior suburbs, sometimes you can get it cheaper, but in the city it is $3.25. So if you're commuting in and you want to take advantage of those rideshare parking lots, definitely get online and check out all their spots and all their routes. The routes, I believe, start at $1.50 still. They obviously, that's just one way, and they can go up from there depending on where you are going in the metro and from where. And then remember also, I believe you can still get a 31-day card. It might not be a card now because there is an app. If you want to ride the bus system, the new app is Transit. I believe that's still the new one. And you can actually get a 31-day pass, and I believe that's around $50. So definitely affordable compared to other big cities. We don't have a subway or the options some of the big cities have, but that bus will help you get around and save some money if you're in the actual Kansas City, in the downtown, in the Kansas City metro, even if you're going out to the suburbs. So definitely check out all their routes and information and the cost and see what the savings is for you. But I know it does save a ton. So overall affordability for the Kansas City area, looking at everything we have brought into this recording, definitely very affordable. And while yes, their average household income is a little bit lower, but overall it's a very affordable, large city, very culturally diverse, and expanding since 2010 and growing strong since the 2010 census to this one. Definitely worth checking out and checking into. If you have any questions about the Kansas City area or moving to the area, don't hesitate to email us, call us. We will put our information down below. We love getting the texts and the calls from you guys with your questions. No question is too big, too small, definitely not stupid. Reach out and get a hold of us, and we'd love to answer your questions. And as always, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you are notified when we release more videos. And definitely help us get this out to anyone and everyone we can help with their questions about the area. Have a good one.